So miss me with that bullshit.
Sorry.
I'm just sitting around waiting for my people's demise, bruh.
I apologize. I accidentally cut it off.
To the point of the video, man. Had to clear the air on that, bro. Because y'all got me fucked up.
Sorry, this is a continuation of the last
Y'all
video.
got me fucked up, bro.
I just pressed the wrong button. My apologies.
So, man.
I'll wait till he's done.
Yesterday, man, I kicked it with two of my homies that I went to high school with, man. You know what I'm saying? Before I moved to California. You know, and it was like, it was just like old times, bro. My bro had told me, man, like, bro, I ain't gonna cap. I've been having a lot of shit going on in my life, bro. He just said, I appreciate you coming through, bro, and just making me feel like a kid again, bro. Like real shit, bro. And I was like, hey, man, I needed that shit just as badly as y'all, bro. Like real shit. And what I realized from that trip, bro, because I was just chopping it up with my bro, and my bro's just kind of in the mix. Like he low key, but he just knows people that know people, so he knows shit. You know what I'm saying? And he was just telling me about how everybody done fell out over petty beef, bro. Like all my niggas that I went to high school with out there, bro, like the circle we had, bro, the circle was tight, bro. Like you will always catch certain niggas together, bro. And he was just telling me like, bro, that shit dead now, bro. Like, word, like niggas done fell out over bitches. Niggas done fell out over clout, like all type of stupid shit, bro. Niggas done got into fights and shit. I'm down. He like, motherfuckers ain't cool like they was. Cause I'm like, what's the plots? Like, what's such and such on? What's such and such on? He like, bro, motherfuckers don't even roll like that no more, bro. Like, real shit. He was like, bro, niggas really just ducked off with they bitch, working, out the fucking way. Like, real shit. He like, bro, you gonna catch me at work, or you gonna catch me with my bitch, or you gonna catch me on the game, bro. Like, I don't even be outside like that no more. Like real shit. And he was like, for the most part, that's just what it is, bro. Like most niggas, they tucked off with they bitch somewhere, or they off somewhere just doing their own fucking thing, bro. Like that's what it is, bro. Like all my niggas I came up with, that's what it is, bro. You feel me? It ain't like it was, bro, where we was always around each other and always doing shit and this, that, and the third. Like motherfuckers done broke the bro code. Like he don't fuck with certain homies because certain homies fucked it, you know, allegedly fucked his ex and this, that, and the third. And you know, like it used to be a bro code. Like you don't fuck with your homie ex, bro. And like niggas weren't respecting that shit, bro. And it's like, damn, bro. Like niggas just lost all morals, bro. Like that clout shit really fucked niggas' head up, bro. That social media shit really fucked niggas' head up, bro. Motherfuckers trying to be somebody so bad, bro. Motherfuckers needing attention so bad, bro. It's like, bro, you would sabotage friendships. You would sabotage shit that could have been lifelong, bro, over petty shit. Like to see damn near all my niggas done fell out over petty shit is crazy. My niggas ain't even really talking to each other like that over petty shit. But my bro was like, man, I ain't even really tripping, bro. It's like, that's life, bro. Like, shit. He like, I ain't over here complaining. I ain't over here crying. I'm just telling you what it is, bro. Like, shit, I'm good, bro. Shit, sit back, smoke my bud. You feel me? Fuck with my girl. Make this money. I'm chilling. And I was like, word, man. Real shit, bro. Real shit. Same shit I'm finna be on, bro. Make this bread. Give me something to settle down with. Give me a crib. And be out the fucking way, bro. Word to my mother. But yeah, man. Topic of this video, man. That's why a lot of childhood friendships, bro. Motherfuckers just grow apart, bro. Ultimately, like, you know. When you're a kid, bro, like you overlook a lot of flaws in your peers, bro. You know, you're just more so just trying to be in the mix, trying to be around all the cool kids and all that shit. And then once we start getting older and shit, we realize all that being the cool kid shit and all that shit turns people into complete dickheads sometimes, bro. And the females and the clout and all that shit really start getting the motherfuckers' heads, bro. They really start thinking they somebody. They really start thinking they better than somebody. Like, bro, it's funny. Like, the bro was telling me, like, the shorty he with right now, like, one of the homies was trying to get on that with him, and this was one of them homies that just need all the attention and low key felt like he was better than bro, or you feel me? Like, he felt like he had more clout with the bitches than bro, and he low key did. Like bro was one of them just low key ass niggas. You feel me? And shorty was trying to fuck with him type shit, and like he was saying bro was just cock blocking the whole night. Like every time bro and shorty would like get their little time together and shit, bro like get in the mix and like, you know what I'm saying, like do some funny shit, like be third wheeling type shit on some cock blocking shit, bro. And he was like, bro kind of played himself because he was like later on that night, shorty hit him up and they've been whoop the bam ever since. You feel me? Like they've been a thing ever since, bro. So it's like, you know, shit like that, bro. Like motherfuckers needing to fuck every bitch, bro. Like motherfuckers needing to feel like, you know what I'm saying, they just him. You feel me? Like, bro, like have some respect, bro. Like let your brother eat, bro. Like, but he was like a lot of that energy wasn't being reciprocated, bro. Like it was just people trying to flex their power on you, flex their clout on you, you know, on some bougie shit. You feel me? And then it's just crazy how that shit works, bro. But like that's life, bro. Like that's why a lot of childhood friendships and shit don't be lasting, bro, because motherfuckers let that clout shit, let women, let all type of shit get to their head, bro. You know, the cutoff is real. But that's the video for today.
Anyway, this is Psoto Desperado playing Ark Survival Ascended. I accidentally pressed the wrong button, so the other half of his video is, or the first half of his video is over there on the other prior video recording to this one, in case you were wondering. But, I'm just trying to get some flint so I can make gunpowder, so I can make... I wanted to get some shotgun ammo. Because shotgun ammo, without that, you can't do a lot of caves. Oh, there's a red one over there. I don't know if I'm gonna take a red one over there. I mean, take my boy all the way over there with the red one. I'll take Bird over there. Let's get you inside. See if we can go get that red one. I wanted to get a good pterodon. Pterodon would be much faster to go get whatever's in there, even though sometimes it's a little heavy. But you definitely want to get them and try to see it, because the red ones have some good shit sometimes. There we go. Alright, so anyway, let's go back before I get over there. Let's go back here. Just to let you know, it was just this gentleman here.
And like do some...
Are you serious? Fucking YouTube. Alright, that gentleman here, I am Rochard. Yeah, so I got it towards the end of the video. reason most childhood friends don't last. He went off on a rant on separate issues, but we'll go ahead and continue with the one I had remaining. And it says, video idea, speak about how life isn't meant for everyone no matter how hard they try. See, it's just so desperate. The tone is always so desperate and so defeatist.
What's up, everybody? As of making this video, it's about 93 degrees. That's why I'm in a tank top right now. But anyway, today's video request: why life isn't meant for everyone. No matter how hard they try, it's just life's not meant for everyone. So yeah, let's get on into the topic, and thank you for the video request.
I try to get past that. To me, that's just every day.
This always goes back to what I always like to say. Not everybody's going to like the same game. Not everybody's going to like Grand Theft Auto. Not everybody's going to like Fortnite. Not everybody's going to like, you name it. Not everyone's going to like this movie. Not everyone's going to like this color. You get what I'm trying to say. So it basically goes the same with life. Not everyone wants to deal with this annoying shit. I'll be honest, I don't know how anyone wants to deal with this annoying shit. I know we have no choice but to deal with it, but to actually see nothing wrong with it and say to other people, you gotta work harder, man, it's the way life is, shit, I just don't understand how people are like that. I guess stupidity really sinks in deep there, I guess. Helicopter coming by, so I will continue in just a second. But with all that being said, everyone's got to like to work. Everyone's got to like to
somebody
participate in the
grabbed
system.
it or
and if anyone here doesn't like to do that, they're labeled as a bum, a loser, a waste of life, you reject, shit like that, you name it.
Ooh.
What makes us so unique is we both, we all like and dislike different things. What I like, you may not like. Or what you like, I may not like. Or we may both like it, so that's when we click, But the thing is, everyone's got to see nothing wrong with working. Because if we talk bad about that, this is all we fucking do, I don't want to do this shit, then you're labeled, stop being lazy, stop being, weak and shit like that. And I feel like really saying to people is, how about you shut the F up, because truth is, I ain't asked for any of this shit. I understand we got to do it because we have no choice. But people seeing nothing wrong with it are the people that irritate me. It's funny. We irritate them people, but what do you think? It goes both ways. They irritate us too. They think of you a certain way. Well, we think of you a certain way too. So in a way, it really works both goes both directions. Everyone goes through different things in life. There's people with mental illness, there's people that have problems, and there's people that have it easy. And there's a lot of reasons why people can have it easier. They have better, they have more money, they're in better health, things like that. I'm not saying money's always the reason why people have it easier. That's definitely a reason that it could make life easier for people if they have tons and tons of money, but you could also have tons and tons of money and have some kind of illness that's just untreatable. That money won't cure because it's just there is no cure. You know what I mean? It's just either way, it works both ways, where you could be rich but have a bad disease, or you could be poor and have a disease at the same time, which just makes it even more unbearable. Or you could be healthy but have not, be poor and you still suffer mentally wise because you don't have money to do anything, or even live in a house, let's say, or wherever. You're just basically homeless at this point. There's always those idiots that say, I can do it, so why can't you? People don't understand. Not everyone has that strong capability to pull through like, some people can. It's hard. It's like, you have no problems. Let's say you're healthy and all that, and you're telling someone that's not healthy, just stay strong. They're trying. But it's not easy. I mean, it's easy for you to say because at the end of the day, your life's not so bad, let's just say, right? You don't have cancer. Luckily, you don't have any type of whatever illness that person may have that you're trying to tell. Just keep pulling through. Just keep hanging on, Because truth is, that is what they're doing. They are hanging on. And the thing is, they're getting tired of hanging on. You know what I mean? They're hanging on every single day to the point where they say, what's the point in to keep holding on? This is how I'm going to feel every single day. I can't get better. I'm not getting better. There's no light at the end of the tunnel like they always say there is. Now, that sometimes there is light at the end of the tunnel, but of course that's not always the case. Some situations there isn't light at the end of the tunnel for some people, and they say to themselves, what's the point in holding on? And this is why, unfortunately, people, off themselves. And you can't say you blame them. I don't want anyone to do that, but of course I can't tell people what to do, and at the same time I could totally understand why people do that. Because look at life, look how everything is. And if we don't make it any easier for ourselves, for each other, we just make it even more unbearable. We treat each other like complete shit. Life's hard as it is, and we make it even harder. There's just no in between. There's no in between.
They never came back.
The thing people forget to understand is everyone likes and dislikes other. People like things and don't like things. You like doing this doesn't mean I'm gonna like doing it. Why don't you join the Marines? Like, you'll get people to say, why don't you join the Marines, or why don't you become this? Look, I'm doing it. That's great. You like it, that's good. Doesn't mean I'm gonna like it too. That's the thing right there. When I say that, I may be labeled as lazy, crazy, whatever comes into their sheep mind of theirs. It's like, not everyone likes the same thing, pal. Not everyone likes the color red. I like the color red. I like the color blue. Doesn't mean everyone here watching this video is going to agree with me that, hey, I like that color too. I mean, you are probably going to get people here that say, yeah, I like that color too. But you're going to get people here that say, green's my favorite color. Blue's, well, I said blue. Let's go yellow. But, you get what I'm saying, man? It's crazy. It's just how stupid people are, man. It's like people just don't understand. People don't understand and care. Hey, man, you got any tattoos? Nah. Oh, what a wimp. What are you afraid of? The pain from the needle? Yeah. What a pussy, man. You gotta get these tattoos, man. Plus, I just don't like tattoos in general. What? Oh, hell nah. You crazy. People like tattoos where there's other people that don't like tattoos. Me, frankly speaking, I like tattoos. I think they're cool. But, I'll be honest, I don't want any tattoos. But, with me saying that, shouldn't stop you for, let's say you want tattoos. If you want tattoos, get the tattoos. Me, I don't want no tattoos. They're cool, don't get me wrong. I think they're cool, but I just don't feel like I want any. That's just me. You could agree, disagree. People have the right to do whatever. You want a tattoo, you get a tattoo. You don't want a tattoo, you don't have to get a tattoo. Should be the same way. You want to work. You don't want to work, you don't have to work. But that's the thing. We're all forced to work, pretty much, because if we don't have someone that could take care of us, or, then yeah, what ends up happening, we become homeless. It's like going to school. You're forced to go to school. I think the only time you can drop out is when you're in high school, I think. So all that time, middle school, elementary school, you're forced to go out of your will. We have no free will. That's how I look at it. We're being forced to go somewhere we can't stand every single fucking day. That's living life. That's just sacrificing when I didn't even ask to be here. And yet I gotta sacrifice something that I never even asked for. That's the funny part. That's the depressing part, honestly. And no, it doesn't mean I'm depressed, just saying life itself is depressing. A lot of people say, back to the tattoo thing, that tattoos are a form of the devil. I'm not saying I agree to that or disagree to that. I really don't know. Someone says it's in the Bible. It probably is. I don't know. I'm not saying I believe in God. I don't believe in God. I was taught to believe in God, that I will say. I am Catholic. But it doesn't mean I know for sure. Yeah, God's definitely real, man. There's absolute 100% evidence God's real. You get what I mean? But, however, like I said, I have nothing against people with tattoos. Whether it's the devil or not, I have nothing against people with tattoos, as long as it all matters of what's in here. Me, I don't like tattoos on me. That's just me. But, doesn't mean don't get tattoos. If you want tattoos, get tattoos. But, yeah. It's like, what is this? I always say to myself all the time, what is this place? Why am I here? Why do I got to deal with this shit until I die? It's like, when is the game going to finally be over? Because the truth is, that's all we're waiting for. We're just waiting on death. We're waiting for death to take us. But while we wait for this long, horrible, cruel journey, in the meantime, we got to work our asses off. We got to pay bills over and over and over. They might just become more expensive than they were. Everything's going up. Products are getting shittier. Food, like potato chips, things like that, portions are getting smaller, but yet you're paying more. This is what we got to deal with until death takes us already. Before the game finally is over, for us at least, this is the hell we got to keep facing every single day. It's just the honest truth. I'm not being depressed by saying this. I'm just speaking. This is how it goes. This is how we literally keep fucking living. And then we got to deal with morons that see nothing wrong with life. And when we talk about it, we're labeled crazy. We're labeled all these fucked up things that ain't even true. We just have common fucking sense. That's the truth. That's the cold truth. You know? And I don't even look at myself, and I say this so many times, I don't even look at myself as a genius or some kind of smarty pants. This is just common knowledge that everyone should just see perfectly clear. Everyone should be able to take their glasses off and just see this perfectly clear. Because it's just literally right in front of us. My phone cut it off, the thing overheated. But yeah, you know, you should take your glasses off and you can just see, you know, there shouldn't be anything hard to see. Remember a few years ago, I don't know if anyone here knows, when I went to, I forgot where it was, I think it was Bed Bath & Beyond. Oh, and by the way, that went out of business now. I think every Bed Bath, I could be wrong, but the Bed Bath & Beyond where I'm at went out of business. But I remember I went there a couple of years ago, and there was like cards with like a graduating thing, and it had a whole, literally actual sheeps with that stupid hat with that stupid thing hanging on them. In other words, it's like literally giving you the subliminal message. It's literally telling you this is all we are. And yet people are still stupid. Oh, that's not what it means. Oh, shut up, you're crazy. You know, shit like that. That's literally what us morons would say. All right, call me whatever. They're literally telling you what you are. They literally could tell you, and they know we'll still be stupid to even see it. This was a couple years ago. I forgot which video it was. If I knew what video it was, I would leave it in the description below. I don't even remember. It was like, I think a couple years back, but literally sheeps. A whole not one sheep. I think it was a good few, 3, 4 sheeps with this that stupid hat that you get when you graduate on. With that stupid dumb string that you would feel like a cat would just grab it and go like, you know how cats like to play with that string? Literally sheeps. In other words, telling you that's what we all are. Sheeps. Sheeps. It's literally, why, out of all the animals they could have chose, why was it sheeps? Why wasn't it a dog? Why wasn't it a cat? Why wasn't it any other fucking animal? Why was it literally a sheep? Because that's literally telling you what we are. It's literally giving you the fucking subliminal, it's like an Easter egg clue. Easter egg, you know, a lot of people, I don't know why people call it an Easter egg, like in games or whatever hell, when they find certain things or whatever else, like called an Easter egg or whatever. But for people that are confused, I mean that as like a subliminal message, like they're literally giving you the hint of what we are, and yet we're still so fucking stupid to see that's what we are. And I didn't even go there for that reason. When I went in the store, I think I forgot what I was trying to get that day. It was something I was trying to get. I don't remember what it was. But I so happened to run into that, and right when I seen that, I had to get my camera and fucking film that and just just literally, like it literally just called me right there. Like I have to fucking take a picture of this shit and a video. Literally giving you the message, and people are still in denial. People are still stupid. Out of all the animals they could have chose, whatever, why a sheep? Oh, because that's what they're literally telling you of what you are. But yet, I'm saying it all in the videos. I'll be called crazy or whatever, though. To each their own, I guess, but funny how they're all sheeps. No one should be forced to do something they don't want to do. That's just how I look at it as. No one should be forced to do something that doesn't make people comfortable. You know how they say you gotta leave your comfort zone? Why? Why? That's how I look at it as. Why? We should be doing things that make us happy, We should be doing things that make us feel secure. And if something gets in between that, we shouldn't have to do it. But that's the thing. We all got to try and survive. We all got to work. We all got to do things we don't want to do, but we have no choice. We got to keep making money so we pay the bills. And what's the reward to all this? To just fucking go 6 feet under. I always say this to myself. What's the reward? Now, with me making these videos, I'm not saying don't get a job, don't work. Unfortunately, sadly, you have no choice but to work, unfortunately, unless you could figure some kind of alternative way, which would be fucking awesome if there, I mean, who knows? But what I am saying out of this video is, though, people that don't want to do this, like me, I don't want to really do this, and yet I'll be called lazy, all these fucking pathetic, stupid names. That's not even true. You know? Why do we got to play something we didn't ask for? And then, you know, when they say you're a loser, you're a bum, how are we a loser for something we didn't want to play to begin with? Now, if I signed up for all this and I lost, I lost. It's like betting. I lost. I lost the bet or whatever the hell, or I bet on the slots and I lost. I lost because I signed up for it, basically. I played. But this, it all just happened. It all just randomly came. And now I'm being pressured to do things I don't want to do. And here I am now. If I don't do it, these are the things that people are going to call me or look at me as. For something I didn't even ask for. I was fine in a non-existent state where I didn't know anything. When I didn't know what the hell was going on. Nothing was nothing. Everything was pure bliss. Little did I know. And now here I am randomly. And this is the bullshit I got to face. This is the bullshit we all got to face. And then we got to deal with stupid people on top of it, which makes matters even worse. It sucks. You get people that do sign up for certain things and then they lose. Those people I don't feel as bad because they got themselves in it. See, there are some things people get themselves into that they could have easily prevented, but they weren't thinking. And now they want people to have sympathy for them or, you know, shit like that. You got yourself in that situation, you know? Where there's other people that just fucked up shit happens to them regardless. They try everything they could. They try to be a good person, just like me. I try to be a good person. And just things don't go our way. You know, everything's got to just be hard, challenging. And then people be like, you got to man up and shit. I feel like saying, why don't you kiss my ass? If you could kiss my ass while I blow a fart, maybe I'll try and man up. All kidding aside, man. There's certain things we should try to get out of our comfort zone for, but at the same time, frankly speaking, we think doing this is going to make it better when it just makes our lives more miserable. There's so many things, I mean, come on, people. There's so many things I know everyone here would rather be doing, whatever it is, that unfortunately work gets in the way. How many people here, and please leave a comment down below, would rather be doing whatever it is that you really enjoy doing, but unfortunately you don't have enough time or no time at all because you're always at a work, you're always at a job. I bet you the majority of people will comment down below, me, because it's the truth. There's so, and me too. I even say I include myself as well. There's so many things we'd rather be doing that this stuff is getting in the way of. So we're going out of our comfort zone for this shit, you know? Nothing makes sense. Every day I live life. Every day I wake up, I just learn more and more that nothing makes sense. Nothing makes sense here. Nothing. Nothing makes sense. Nothing really ever made sense. There's no such thing as sense. Common sense, you name it. Just like with the law, for example. This person killed somebody, he got arrested for 15 years, let's say. While this person did the same exact thing, he's walking free, just got a little pat on the wrist. Or a little slap on the wrist. How do you say it? Pat, slap, you know what I mean. He's free now. That person's dead, but that person's free. Well, the other person did that same thing, he's in jail. Nothing makes sense. It's just a stupid fucking existence, man. It's like, what is the law controlled by? Monkeys? Like, that's how I look at it as. Who's running the place? You know, like, that's what I say, like. It's like a fucking circus, man. Nothing's in order. Nothing makes any logic sense here. It's all just scrambled. Everything's just scrambled, man. And sadly, not scrambled eggs. Scrambled, like, just all fucked up wise. But anyway, people, I am going to end this video before the stupid phone gets scrambled again in the heat. Because it did overheat the first time, so I hope it doesn't happen again. But anyway, I just want to say thank you for that video request. Hope I made your day. And I hope I make everyone's day here as best as possible. You guys truly make my day. I just want to point that out. You guys really make me happy. You know, like I always say, people, you guys made my life better. You know, it's still a hell here, but having you people in the journey with me does make it a lot easier and you know, a little bit more tolerable, I guess you could say. But really, life is still a living nightmare. That I will say, of course. But just having you awesome people here, though, does take some sort of the edge away. And I hope in return I can do the same thing for you people. I love every one of you people here, and I appreciate you all for watching. And until next time, peace out for now, guys. Love you all. Take it easy.
Alright, well, we'll do the next video. It's too bad I pressed the wrong button and screwed up the prior video, man. Try to keep it consistent, you know. I'm happy I have a life. Even if it was a shitty life, I got to help some cats. Some of these cats would be out there starved or dead if I didn't take them in. Other cats I tried to help, I had to let them go because I couldn't help them. You know, it just depends, you know. I do what I can. I'm very happy to be alive. I no longer ever do depression. Video request idea. What's your opinion of people who say life is short?
What's up, everybody? So today's video request. My thoughts when people say life is too short. If life was so short, why am I still alive? Why are we all still here? You know, things fly in life. Like, for example, it's almost already July 4th again. Felt like it was just July 4th yesterday. Felt like I just made a video, you know, July 4th video rant not too long ago. Like, literally felt like it was like, you know, a couple months ago. Meanwhile, it was literally almost a year now. Things like that fly. There's a lot of things in life that just speed by. That is true. But one thing that just seems to never go fast is your expiration. You expiring. You know, you feel it feels like it's just for an eternity here. Even though life is temporarily, we're all gonna die, it feels like we're here forever. Because it just feels like it takes forever. And sometimes we slack. I mean, we all know we're going to die someday, but sometimes we forget, where we don't even think about that. We have all this stress, we have all these, pressure going on in our life, when we forget that one day all this is just going to be over with. Now, I don't know what happens once we die, but I could definitely tell you, once we die, hopefully we're out of this hellhole. At least I would hope. But, yeah. I just get the feeling, and I'm sure everyone here can relate, where when is it all just going to be finally done? Like when is this all going to come to an end? How much longer is it going to keep going? When you think like that, already just goes to show you life ain't short, because if life was so short, people wouldn't really end their lives, because life is short. You're going to die. Well, we are going to die, but sometimes it just feels like it takes forever. There's just so much suffering that a lot of people don't see it worthwhile living all the way to the very end. They rather just cut to the chase. And I can't say I blame them people. I really can't. I don't encourage anyone to do that. But at the same time, I can't say I blame people for doing that, because, what's the real reward if I die? Like, think of it this way. I'm 27 years old now, right? What's the difference if I make it to 90 or if I die in my 30s? There's no reward. The only thing that's going to happen, if I possibly make it to 90, I'm going to have more issues. Because when, people get old, you slow down. You start getting problems and shit. And there are some people that are healthy around that age. But you know what I mean? You're going to slow down. You ain't going to be able to run how you can run right now. Everything is going to become a decline. Even if you're in good shape, still, you're going to go into some sort of a decline. That's just something that's going to happen to every single one of us. Some people, it's a really bad decline where you may not be able to walk anymore. You may need to be in a wheelchair, or, or you can't sit up straight anymore. You're going to be bent, like things like that sometimes also could occur. I'm not saying it happens to everyone, but everyone's going to face some sort of a decline. So if I die in my 30s, heck, I'll be younger, and I'll escape this hellhole faster. Because truth is, all that I'm going to get by making it all the way to 90 or however long is more suffering and more pain, pressure. Life's getting worse and worse as the years go by. And by me ticking throughout the years, I'm just going to be seeing it with my own eyes. I'm just going to be, unfortunately, dealing with the stupidness, the stupidity of life, the heartache of life. Now, again, I'm not trying to say to everyone, let's just give up. I'm just saying, though, what's the real reward in making it all the way to the very end? There's no difference. You die young, you die old, it doesn't make a difference. We're all gonna die. People always say, oh, well, he had a whole life ahead of him, and that irritates me in so many ways, because what life ahead? This shit? I mean, come on, man. People are lucky, honestly. The dead are lucky, at least I would think, because they don't got to worry about anything anymore. They don't got to worry about how they're going to survive because they're dead. They don't got to worry about how they're going to pay bills because they're dead. They're not going to have to worry about working more than one job because they're dead. They're not going to have to worry about paying rent or whatever the fuck fee that comes into into your mind because they're dead. That's why it's called rest in peace. I said this in previous videos. And of course I'm saying it again because, well, I like to say it a million times because it's just the cold truth that's got to be said. The only time we're ever going to rest is once we're dead. At least I would hope. I mean, I don't know what the hell goes on in the afterlife, if there even is an afterlife, but I don't know. A lot of people say this, that, and I'm not saying people are wrong, but I can't say I believe. I can't say you're 100% right. You might be, but can't say. I don't know what to believe. I got to see it with my own eyes to say it's real. Like if somebody says something, for example, I'm dealing with paranormal activity. I believe you, but how do I know for sure you're not lying? I'm not saying you're lying, but how do I know for sure? I got to witness it myself to know for sure. Now, I'm not doubting people. I'm not doubting anyone here that says it. I believe, honestly, I kind of believe in that type of shit, possibly. But then at the same time, I can't say I know for sure that it's real. it's like a mechanic, for example, saying this car is in good condition. This car is going to make it A to B. Now, I believe him, but do I know for sure that he's right? No. Anything could happen. Anything could go wrong. It could be good at that very moment, and something could happen. It's like the battery in the car. You just don't know when it's going to go bad. It just happens. They could check your car battery today. Tomorrow you can have a dead car battery. I'm not saying that's, going to happen. Well, you don't know. But it's like a light bulb. Think of it that way. You're going to turn it on one day. It's just going to give out. If that makes any sense. Just an example. But again, I'm not saying I don't believe people, but I don't know what's true and what's not true. And I admit I'm that agnostic type of dude that just doesn't know. I don't want to say there's no such thing as God. Absolutely no chance of there being a God. And I don't want to also say that there's definitely a God, because truth is, I don't know. I really don't know. Whether there is or isn't, I just want to have a decent, peaceful life. That's all I ask. Whether there's a God or not a God. But, yeah. I'm not trying to, I'm not going against anyone's religion. Everyone has the right to believe what they want. There's a lot of people who be like, you're an atheist, and that's not the case. Because if I'm an atheist and I know, I'm confident to say there's no such thing as God, I don't believe in God, then yeah, I'm an atheist. But I'm not, because I don't know what to believe. I kid you not, people. I wonder if Santa Claus even exists. But yeah, back to life being short. It feels like it's just a roller coaster that never ends. You go on a roller coaster, you're having fun. Before you know it, the ride's over, then you're like, man, that's it. That was quick, man. You do more time waiting in line than you do enjoying. That also goes to show you, when you're having fun, time flies. When you're going through hell or you're bored or whatever the hell, time feels like it takes forever. You're enjoying that ride. Before you know it, the roller coaster's back to the station. It's done. But waiting is the boring and annoying part, because you're just standing in line, and that's the part that takes forever. This just goes to show you, pleasure in this life is short. When you're having a good time, it doesn't last long enough. That's why people want to keep certain memories, because there's certain memories that just, once they come, they already go and they're gone. Now it's just considered memories. Like, for example, when I used to be in school, I would just look at the time over and over and over and over. I'm bored in this classroom. It takes forever. But let's say there were times when we used to go on a trip, which was actually a lot better, because at least we weren't bored in the classroom doing stupid worksheets all fucking day. Felt like the day just went like that. We're ready, time to go back to school now, to go home. Which I'm okay with that, because we're going back to school just to leave, but you know what I mean? Like, it just feels like everything is short. Like, everything is long. Everything is long when you're not really enjoying yourself. When you're enjoying yourself, it just feels like time is so limited. Like, it's just so short. I guess to people that enjoy life, their life feels short because they're having a good time, and then before you know it, life is over. So to some degree, maybe I understand the term where they say life is so short, but how the hell do you enjoy a life where all you do is work your ass off and it's just not enough? It's like you're not working to get rich. You're just working to maintain the bills. Everything you're making is just going on the bills. And that feels like it just takes forever and ever and ever to just be over with. You get me? You get what I'm trying to say? I'm not trying to make it confusing. If so, I do apologize. There's people that enjoy life, and good for them. We all deserve to enjoy life, but it's just hard. Not everyone has that opportunity, because not everyone's financially, stable. There's some people that are rich from being born in a wealthy family, and they have it a little bit easier. But then you got people that are literally just hustling and, just sacrificing every day just to maintain. Oh, good. I just made just the skin of enough of whatever that bill cost. Thank God. And now that's all your money you made. It's gone now. Instead of making that money to save up, to do things you want to do, you're just making money just to keep up with the bills. It's like whack-a-mole. You got to keep up. They pop up. You got to whack them back down. They come up, and then I think, if I'm not mistaken, it gets faster and faster and faster. That goes with the same scenario as life keeps getting more and more expensive. This keeps costing more and more in this, so now you're really trying to exert yourself even more. Perfect example right there. It's like wacky fucking mo. Wacky fucking mo. Wacky mo. Wacky mo.
Whack-a-mole.
Oh shit. Oh, and it's just getting harder and harder. And that's what literally it feels like with life. Wacky bills. That's literally, the bills keep coming. Pay that off. Whoop, whoop. Pay that off. Whoop. Pay that off. Whoop, whoop. Oh God, it's coming too quick now. I can't keep up with it. What do? Well, you gotta get another job, man. There's one job, and it's slow now, man. Literally the same concept right there, man. And this is all we do. And it feels like it takes forever to expire because you're not enjoying. But how do you enjoy? You know? See, the purpose of these videos is not to make people feel depressed and just say everything's pointless, let's just give up and end it. The point of making these videos, at least how I look at it as, is to comfort one another and to, making people feel less alone, knowing they're not alone. They're not crazy for thinking a certain way. Because the truth is, we should all be thinking this certain way. It's just common sense. We should all see it. Some see it maybe, but pretend like it's not a problem, or some majority of people just don't see it. But that's the point of these videos, to try to comfort one another as best as possible. I'm trying to comfort you guys, and in return, you're definitely comforting me, and I thank you all for it. I'm not trying to make these videos to sound like a broken record, to try to sound, no matter how many times I say this, that's the thing too. I don't even know why I say this over and over, because you're always going to get an asshole that's going to say the same thing over and over. But hey, it is what it is. Like I said, if you don't like what I talk about, just don't watch the videos. That's all. I'm not trying to bring anybody down. I'm not trying to bring anyone downhill. I'm trying to make people actually try and cope better to life. If that helps. It's not going to help 100% because life is just a big struggle, but I try. That's all we can do in life is try. Sadly. It's like same thing with a movie. The movie's boring. The movie's not really that interesting. It feels like it goes on forever. When you're enjoying watching a movie that you like or whatever, before you know it, the movie's already over. Same thing with a song, really, It's weird. It's fucking weird. But really, how I look at it as, life does feel like, they say life is short. I guess the reason why you would say it's short is because we're here now, and one day we're not going to be here. Just like, you have your parents or you have a friend. One day, one of them are going to die. Could be even you. And once they're gone, you're not going to ever hear them anymore. You're never going to see them again. That's why they always say, enjoy life while you can. But this is why I always say, how do you enjoy life while you can when you're just here trying to keep up with bills? Wacky mole, wacky bill. Same fucking thing. This is all we're doing, man. This is all we're doing. It's just a rat race. Obviously, it's just a rat race. Just instead of chasing the cheese, we're chasing the money. We're trying to collect however much money we can. And if it's not enough for that specific bill, we got to try and work harder. That's all it is. Work harder, work harder, work harder. Instead of working smarter. Yeah. You ever hear the stupid term, there's a time for play and there's a time for work? Well, in today's life, specifically, into today's life, it's more of work than play, because you never have time to play. You never really have time to do what you want to do, because you got to keep making that money for the bills and, for overhead, all that rent, whatever, mortgage, whatever, you name it. Not going into detail, but you get what I'm saying. So you barely have any time to play or relax or do what you truly want to do, because this is what you got to keep stressing on doing, and you have no choice but to do, because it's a game that just you can't quit. Well, unless you end it. But I mean, I don't, but it's just a never ending, and this is where I feel like it goes on forever and ever and ever. And some people just crack like an egg and just say, fuck this, what the hell's the point? What is the point in this shit? I got to do this my whole entire life. I'm not enjoying. I'm not living. This is just existing. This is just lingering here. I'm not happy. I'm not doing things that I'd rather be doing. I'm doing things that I'm forced to have no choice to do. It's like a gun being aimed to my head. I have no choice. But in this circumstance, it's money. Because without this money, I can't do nothing. I can't eat. I can't do nothing. Nothing at all. Nothing. So it's like, this is what I got to do throughout my days here on this planet. And pretty much the majority of humanity. I don't look at this as a life. I really don't. I just look at this as we're just trying to exist. But what's the sense? What's the point of existing when you're doing things you really don't want to do? And then in the end, you're just going to die. So all that existing to just one day no longer exist. It just doesn't make sense to me. It never made sense to me, because the truth is, none of this shit really makes any sense. Yet we're just randomly spawned here. I always love to use that word, spawned. And now we just got to do this shit. And if we don't, people look at us like we're bums, lazy, I don't know, man. I don't know anymore. I really don't. I really don't, man. If there was an award to all of this one day, maybe I could understand. But there is no reward to this. We're going to die regardless. You work, you're still going to die. If you don't work, you're still going to die. Doesn't matter if you're a male, a female, you're going to die. Whether it's young, whether it's old, at some point in time, you're going to die. I always love to bring that up because it's just the truth. Wouldn't you rather be here while you're here doing things you'd rather be doing? And if that's the case, maybe life will be short because you're enjoying it, and before you know it, the ride's over and you're like, oh shit. But here, you're just sacrificing here, man. It just feels like it never ends. A lot of people be like, well, if you just lived the dream where you could afford anything you want, a Lambo or a mansion, you name it, you're going to get bored of life. And I always say, yeah, it might be true. But you know what? Life is boring no matter what. I'd rather be bored and have no stress at least. Because and this is just me personally, I'm bored and I got to work. So not only am I bored, I'm under pressure. Pressure. Under pressure. Doon, 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 doon. Yeah, that's another song that pretty much gives you some sort of a subliminal message. It becomes boring no matter what, because if you don't have money, think of it this way. You don't have money, let's say, you can't go anywhere. There's places you want to go, but you can't afford it. Taking a flight, whether it's plane or driving, traveling. Travel costs money. And if you don't have the money for it, you can't do shit. So right there, it's boring because there's things you want to do, but you can't do because you don't have money. And it's vice versa, where there's people that are rich and can afford anything. They can travel wherever the hell they want, and then they get bored too. But you know what? At least you don't got to worry about stress. Truth is, you really can't escape the boredom as much. Some people actually probably don't get bored. Not everyone does, but a lot of people say that it gets boring, and it's probably true. But at least I have a simple, easy life. I don't know why some people want it challenging. Hey, to each their own. Me, I just want a simple, basic, easy life. That's just me. I don't want trouble. I don't look for trouble. I just want to enjoy, be at peace, and whenever it's time to die, die. We do this for 40 years and then we die. Seems like a pretty good deal to me. What do you think? About SpongeBob. But if it was 40 years, maybe I could say life was short then. But it's possibly another 40 years or another 10 years after. 90 years old, it just keeps going, man. But that's just my opinion. This is just my opinion, where I'd rather be rich and not have to worry about anything. You can't escape boredom, I guess, I guess you just can't escape it. So a lot of people that get bored because they could do whatever they want. They already traveled the whole world. Everything they wanted to do came true. It's like an achievement. You know, you unlock that achievement. Cool. Now I want to unlock this achievement. All right. Seems like I unlocked every achievement I wanted to accomplish in my life. Now I'm just bored. But then it goes vice versa, where people never get the chance to unlock their achievement because they don't have the funds to do it. You know, they don't have the money, or some people don't have the health, let's say, to do it. So they're bored that way and disappointed at the same time because they really want to achieve these goals. Not that it matters or not, but it's just, you know, it makes people happy. And I guess if that's what matters, that's good. You know, but it doesn't really make a difference. But people sometimes just want to do that to be happy. And if that's the case, I say go for it. But that's the thing. Not everyone can do it because not everyone has the money. I want to go here, I want to go there, but not everyone has the money to do it. So what do? They do nothing. They're home or wherever, and they're just working, making enough, if even enough, just to pay the bills. Never enough to finally say I'm going to go away on vacation, because you just never be making that amount of money where you can do things. So that way it gets boring and disappointing because there's things you want to do in life that you sadly won't ever possibly, you know, you may never be able to do it because you don't have money. Then it goes vice versa. I did everything I wanted to do and now I'm bored, you know. So either way, it's like back to square one. But at least you got the achievements, I guess. Not that it makes a difference either way, but anyway, guys, it's actually going to rain. I don't know if you guys can see, it's starting to get dark. Plus, it's going to be nighttime soon, too, but it is getting cloudy. So, and I did feel a little drizzle. I'm not sure if I picked it up on camera. It was very light, so I'm going to probably end it there before it starts raining on me. But, yeah, anyway, love you all like I always say at the end of the video because, hey, it's the fucking truth. I love every one of you, man. If I can give you all a hug, well, virtual hug. Come here, y'all. Put her there, imagine. Anyway, guys, I'm going to call it a night for now. Peace out. Love you all. Take it easy. And, yeah, we'll be making more soon, guys. Stay tuned.
Well, like I said, a very sharp young man. It's too bad he doesn't feel like he wants to bring a child into this world. That kind of reminds me too much about myself, but I had reasons that I thought were legitimate, and so does he. Anyway, yeah, my thoughts of people saying life is too short. I don't regret leaving my 9-to-5. Freedom of mental health is worth more than than slaving. I am Richard. Let's try not to cut this guy off in the middle of his speech this time.
So what's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Richard back with another video. Man, it is hot out here in Gary, Indiana, bro. It's about 100 degrees. It's humid. You know what I'm saying? But I just came from the barber, and me and my barber, man, we be talking about some real shit, bro. Like me and my barber, we like minds. Like, we think the same. We you know, we both spiritually aware to the shit going on. And we was just talking about the times, and I was just chopping it up with him about how I just left my job. You feel me? And it kind of inspired this video, you know, because I wanted to give y'all a little update anyway, just to let y'all know, like, I'm good, bro. I'm gonna be good. Like, everybody, I appreciate everybody who's been supporting. I'm reading as many comments as I can. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of them coming in. So if I don't get to your comment, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing the best I can to get to as many as I can, you know. But I may not get to every comment. But I appreciate all the support. Everybody's been liking the video, sharing the video, subscribing to the channel. You know, we've gained 3,000 subscribers in a month. You know, 3,000 subscribers in a month, bro. I said last video, I've estimated to have made close to 500. Now I've estimated to have made close to 1,000. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, the channel is definitely growing and you know, looking good right now. You know, so all praises to the Most High for that, and all praises to y'all. You know, the people, because like I said, without y'all, it would be no purpose in me making videos. It'll be no purpose in me telling y'all these stories and, you know, trying to prepare y'all for the times we in. You know what I'm saying? Because if no one listens, if no one supports, if no one shares the word, you know, I will have no purpose on here. So I appreciate each and every one of y'all who support me. And I want y'all to know that I'm gonna be just fine, bro. You know, I told my mom, you know, I told my mom, my mom, my dad, they know what's going on and shit. You feel me? They in full support of what I'm trying to do. They offering to help in any way they can. You know what I'm saying? And to the conversation I had with my barber, man. He was just telling me, I was just telling him about how, you know what I'm saying, I was tired of being overworked, feeling underappreciated, toxic environment. And he was just, and he just told me a story about his breaking point with corporate America. He said the last corporate America job he had was in 2021, I believe. And he said, I believe someone in his family passed away. I believe his sister or maybe his mother. No, I think like his sister or something. Someone in his family passed. It wasn't his mother. His mom's still alive. But somebody in his family had passed. And his job only gave him 3 days of bereavement. And he requested an extension and they wouldn't give it to him. You know, and you know, he needed more time off. He was grieving, you know what I'm saying? He had just lost somebody. And he was like, at that point, he realized, like, these jobs don't give a damn about you. You know, about your mental state, your physical state, none of that shit. You just a number, you just a worker. You're just a slave to them. You know, they don't even look at you as human. That's why they're trying to replace you with a robot. That's the value they see in you. You know what I'm saying? And most of these base level, and most of these jobs in general, most of these corporate jobs, you know. And you know, he said he left there once he peeped that. You know what I'm saying? He was done with that shit, and that was just the boiling point. That was just that's just what, you know, tilted the iceberg. You know what I'm saying? However the phrase goes. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was just the cherry on the top, basically. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's all type of other shit that goes on at a corporate job, especially when you're black, you know. And my barber's black. You feel me? There's a lot of shit we go through at these jobs. And especially when you can see. You know, he can see. He knows his identity. He knows about spiritual shit. He knows about, you know, being in tune with nature. You know, he says he only eats once a day. He fasts. He prays. He meditates. You know, he's hip on these spiritual things. When you have that, you have a light about you. He has a light about himself. You know what I'm saying? And when you're like that at these jobs, you're around a lot of people that don't have that light, that aren't that spiritually in tune, that don't know about the God gene. You know what I'm saying? When you hear voices from God, when God guides your steps, you know, a lot of people aren't hip on that. And it's a secret jealousy. It'll be people that have more than you, that are jealous of you, that are trying to sabotage you, that are trying to shorten your blessings because you have a light that they don't have. You attract things naturally that they try to force. They try to copy, they try to mimic you. But the original is always going to be the best. They never get that energy of being the original. They always feel, it's always a sense of guilt, you know? These people can't sleep at night. They can't look themselves in the mirror. They're ashamed of what they are. And they see you walk boldly, you walk fearless. These people are scared. They scared of the world. They scared of these times. They fearful. That's why they so easily controlled. And then they see you kind of, when you carry the spirit of God, bro, you don't move in fear, right? When I asked my barber how was he doing, he was like, man, I'm just sitting back watching this shit fall. You know, and that's the same type of timing I'm on, bro.
Shit, brother.
Excuse me, my motherfucking voice crack. That's the same type of timing I'm on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's the same type of timing people in the truth are on. But anyway, basically, the point I'm making, when you carry that light at these jobs, you become a target, is what I'm trying to tell y'all. You become a target. you know? And they do things to try to drive you insane, literally. You know? They push every single button, you know? And you spend days and days and weeks and months out of your life holding all that shit in when you want to spaz out so you don't get fired. You got to take all that shit on the chin. And some people can't really relate because they don't really go through as much as one with the light, a chosen one, I would call it. What we go through at jobs, bro. Like when you're a target, bro, it's different. You know? Especially when you're black, it's different. You know? They want to keep you at a certain level. They want to keep you at a certain mental state. They don't like when you have an authoritarian energy. They don't like when you have a masculine energy. They're trying to shame that, you know? That's why people that speak boldly and are masculine, you know, people always try to attack them like, oh, they're probably misogynist. Oh, they're probably gay. Oh, they're probably, you know what I'm saying, on the down low, this, that, and the third. These are the tactics that they have created to the simple-minded people. This is the gaslighting tactics that people in knowledge, people in truth got to go through. Oh, you're uneducated or whatever. That's why you think that way. They got to try to dim your light. They got to try to make you feel like you don't see what you see, right? They got to try to silence that God gene, that voice of God. You know what I'm saying? I just got a text message. They got to try to silence that voice of God that gives you that boldness, that confidence, you know, to make decisions, to leave a job when you're not happy, right? A lot of people are fearful. I'm reading a lot of these comments and it's fear mongering. Oh, you don't know if the grass gonna be greener. Oh, you can't just leave a job. Oh, that's weak. Oh, you're a victim. Oh, this, oh, that. Because and people like that, people with that mentality are the people that stay at these jobs for 20, 30 years, get a big old beer belly, you know, live a miserable life, bro, aren't spiritually in tune, straight bots, straight NPCs, bro, doing the same bullshit, expecting something to change. Every 4 years, expecting something to change. Bots. NPCs, bro. That's what I think when I see these comments, bro. The people that try to push fear on someone who's bold, who's gonna depend on the Lord for my daily bread. You heard what I just said. My channel's close to estimating, bro. Close to $1,000 in a month, bro. Close to. I ain't gonna tell y'all the exact amount, but close to $1,000, bro. God gonna bless me. God is gonna bless me with what I need, bro. God is gonna guide my steps, bro. I have no fear. I have no doubts that things are gonna be okay for me, bro. No matter how dire and crazy things get. As long as I got God with me, bro, it don't matter, bro. You can put me in the depths of hell. I'll walk right through that bitch. As long as I got God with me, bro, I can lose everything I have, bro. My car, my home, everything. I'll be a bum on the street, still walking with the light, bruh. Still walking with the light, bruh. That's on everything I love, bro. I never sell out for no dollar amount. None of that fear that they finna be pushing when this Project 2025 shit come out and they come out with all these smart cities and shit and all that and they try to put that mark of the beast in niggas. When them niggas from underground start getting exposed, when the earth keep getting warm, it's hot as hell. It's August, bruh. Last winter was not that cold, bruh. The earth is getting hotter, bruh. Yeah. Why do you think that is? Because people are starting to wake up. People are starting to wake up. All that shit in Antarctica that they hiding, all that shit underground that they hiding, all that shit under them icebergs and shit that they hiding from to get exposed, all them statues that they hiding, the true people, the true gods of this earth that they've been hiding from to get exposed, bro. And the real children of God, the real children of Israel, the real Jews are starting to wake up, bro. That's why it's getting hotter and hotter and hotter. Who can survive in the sun? People with melanin. Who's gonna burn? People without melanin. People without melanin. That's why you finna start seeing a lot of people go crazy, bruh. You finna start seeing demons get exposed, bruh. Because the whole energy is changing in this earth. This earth is being judged. That's why you seeing people in their 20s dropping like flies, bruh. From diseases and shit that usually affects people in their 50s and 60s. Motherfuckers dying in their 20s. Motherfuckers is dying younger. Everybody's sick. Everybody's plagued with diseases. The prophecies of the Bible is happening. People are plagued with something. People on some type of prescription. People got chemical imbalances, bruh. Cause we in the times that you read up in the Revelations, bruh. That's what we in right now. When you look up and you seeing people just living defoully. God is being taken out of the culture. But we gonna be all right, bruh. I say the things I say, not for you to be scared. And if you're scared, that means it's time to prepare. That means it's time to start reading. That means it's time to start eating better. That's why you're scared. We shouldn't be eating as much as we eat. You know what's crazy, bro? You know how you would eat a whole feast one day, like say it's Thanksgiving or some shit, and you eat mad food, bro. Why do you wake up the next day hungry as hell? Think about that. Why, after eating a bunch of food on Thanksgiving, you wake up the next day mad hungry, like you ain't ate shit, like you've been starving for a week, bruh? That's cause all them parasites is craving another fix. That's why so many Americans are obese, because they overeat. Because you got a bunch of parasites and chemicals in the food, bruh. You got chemicals in the water, bruh. You got chemtrails all in the air, bruh. Fake clouds, bruh. Most of these clouds ain't real. They controlling the weather and shit. But a lot of people are starting to see these things, bro. It's obvious. It's obvious. They can only feed you lies for so long. It says in the Bible, if they could deceive the Most High's chosen, they would, but they can't. They can't deceive us, bro. No matter how much shit they put in the media, no matter how much shit they put in our food, no matter how deep the programming goes, we still see what the fuck is going on, bro. And it's not just me. It's niggas like my barber. It's plenty of people. It's niggas that's subscribed to this channel. It's thousands of people. It's thousands of so-called Israelites starting to wake up, bro. But man, I'm gonna be all right, bro. Like, you know, I left my job Saturday. I ain't got no regrets, bro. You know, I ain't got no regrets. You know, it was one of those moments, bro, where I heard that voice, you know, and I know what that voice is. I've heard that voice before. I've been in situations where I left a place and 10 minutes later, a fight broke out. 10 minutes later, a shootout broke out. But 10 minutes before that, I got this voice that said, bro, it's time to go. It's too many dudes, not enough women. It's time to go. It's too many niggas walking around with hoods on, this, that, and the third. Time to go. 10 minutes later, that shit got shot up, bro. Same thing happened at that job. I got that voice, bro. I got that voice. And that voice told me I fulfilled my purpose here. I've learned what I need to learn. I've served my purpose. I've served my time. It's time for something else, bro. That voice told me the Most High got something else out there for me. I don't know what it is yet, but it's something else out there. It's something better. And I may go through some tribulations on the way to that better, but going through tribulations now will be better than staying there and being stuck. You know, the Most High is telling me I need to take time to get my flesh in order. You know, not being in a state of lust. I feel like working, being under all that stress, kept me in a state of lust to relieve all that stress. Now I can just get in a point to where I can get my flesh under control, right? I can attract something real, not just fast woman as they call them, you know? I can read. I have time to read. Fast. I couldn't really fast working my job, bro. I need food. I need the energy. I need to eat. You know, so I ain't really been fasting like I would. Working and shit. You know, the Most High told me I need this time now to do that, bro. That's more important, bro. You know, being around my family, bro. Being around my dad, bro. Being around my nephew, bro. You know, reading the Bible, reading books. My mom just got this coupon or whatever where she get these free audiobooks. So she finna give me one. Finna read a whole book, reading the Bible. You know, I know the money's gonna come. I'm not stressing about a job right now, bro. I'm not, and I'm not eager to jump into no job real quick, bro. And the next job I jump into is gonna be a job that suits me, that suits the schedule I want, the work environment I want. You know, when you have a keen mindset, bro, you put a vision out and you go get that shit. You don't let fear put limitations on what you can get. All you people in the comment section talking about,
you hear that?
You just think you're gonna find a job that's perfect. No, every job is gonna have its problems. Being an entrepreneur has its problems. I'm not looking for a situation that's perfect. I'm not looking for a spoon to eat off of. But I'm looking for a situation that works for me, right? Where I feel valued, where I feel appreciated. I know my worth. I know I'm worth more than slaving in some damn warehouse, bruh. Call me weak if you want to. Call me arrogant if you want to. I'm worth more than that. I'm worth more than being undervalued, underappreciated, overworked, talked about, gossiped about. I'm worth more than that shit, bro. I'm worth more than the disrespect that I've been dealing with working that fucking job, bro. I'm worth way more than that, bro. For $23 an hour, ain't worth it, bro. The lemon ain't worth the squeeze, bro. The lemon is not worth the squeeze. But yeah, man, I just wanted to give y'all an update. Shout out to my barber. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody who's been supporting once again. You feel me? And we just gonna keep growing, man. I'll be back with more content.
Yeah, he's got the right idea. He wants to manifest, basically. That's what they call it in the world. They call it manifesting. I call it speaking it into existence or willing it into existence through consciousness. There's all kinds of energetic exercises you can do to enhance yourself. See, when you get a miracle, once you put two and two together to figure out how that actually happened, can't get it, then everything is easy. Thing is, my problem is I was always lazy and I didn't apply myself properly. Always. And that's why I don't, take it too seriously anymore. Okay. Now this cave, the best thing for that cave is one of those oh, there's that one. Yeah. Shit. That 232, that looks pretty good. Of course, I tried to breed Rexes before, and I mean it's okay, but over there on the other server, I think my limit was several hundred. It was more than 200. I think it was 300. I think, I'm not sure, but either way, I had to have a huge stretch of land, and there was only one map that I know of that was flat enough besides the desert maps Like scorched earth, you could do it on scorched earth, but there's worms out there that'll destroy your base. That's why, as flat as that land is, it's not really available for that sort of thing. It just depends. Bunk bed. Not much in the area. Oh, here's a red one. Right there. Those are purple, but that's a red one there. So, I like his attitude. I like his drive. I like his focus. I like that he understands how it really works behind the scenes. I like that about this kid. He's gonna do it. He's gonna do whatever it is he wants to do. He's gonna do it. He'll find it in himself to bring that shit out and put it in the world. And oh shit, that red's gone. Oh, I wanted to get that red one. Fuck. Well, we'll do the purples. I'll do the purples. That's what I'm saying. Pterodon with lots of stam in there would get to that fucking thing quick. Yeah. Fear, doubt, any kind of confusion, distraction, anything like that can stop you. But you just got to hang in there. And it's kind of rough to tell yourself sometimes to hang in there. Sometimes you want to believe that you can, but truth is, people just aren't what they used to be anymore. They used to be pretty damn savvy and in control and shit. I'm going to the cold region. I was going to go get some oil anyway, so this is on the way to the oil. So I'll probably stop the video here. We're at 1 hour and 22 minutes and see what else we can do. I'm going to park on an iceberg or something. Let's see. Oh shit. That's fucking weird. I don't know what that is. Why is this all fucked up? Oh, it's just the sun and the moon. That's what it is. See, it already closed out. Well. Anyway. I am Richard. Yeah. Because he's looking forward to bigger, brighter things. A lot of people are in a situation where they're purposely collapsing the system. And if you let that shit get to you, and if you get your conditions, your immediate conditions, get in your head, get into your senses, you'll panic and you'll make a mistake. And you don't want to do that in this situation. Don't panic. Don't make a mistake. Just focus on what you're doing. Anyway, have a good one.